Hey guys, welcome to Diamond's Reviews and Opinions. Today I'm hitting on a RWBY theory that I don't think anyone has ever done before, and that is what is going on with the moon. As you can see here, I've got one picture. This is all the pictures I have. I have 4 pictures, one from each of the trailers. This is from the red trailer. As you can see here, it is a full moon. There is nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with this moon. And then we go over here to Weiss's moon, and we see over here, right here, it's starting to break up. It's just getting started breaking up over here in Weiss's trailer. And then we have Blake's, which, as you can see here, it's about a half a moon gone, just gone here in Weiss's trailer. Blake's trailer. And if you've seen the black trailer, you know that this is the moon that you see at the very, very beginning. It's the very beginning. It's just over the Rooster Teeth production name. So just over that one. Then, no, I don't want you to run. That's the Weiss. Okay, and then on Yang's trailer, you see here it's just about a half a moon too, and you see throughout the rest of the series that the moon does get smaller. It gets down to about a quarter moon. Like, this whole section of moon is broken off. It's down to about there. It's down to about like that with the moon. But then you also see the moon starting to come back. It starts coming back. It starts to come back. As you see here, it's not as full as there, but it does get to be about this big. It doesn't get to become a full moon again. So my theory is that the moon breaks apart like our moon here on Earth does. Well, not like our moon here on Earth does. What happens is that you have like the 4 stages of the moon. You have full, crescent, half, crescent, and then new moon. So I'm guessing is that their moon literally breaks apart when that happens. That their moon literally breaks apart when that happens. So their moon phases is actually the moon breaking, and you see the moon starting to come back together. It's not as full as it is here. It's not as full as it is here. It's about this full by the end of season 3, and by the end. Well, I think Yang is a little more full than Blake's. Hold on. No, it's just about the same, because if you look here in the little crescents, if you look right in here on Blake's, and then you look on Yang's at about the same spot, I would have to zoom in on it. But you can see it's just about the same. It's just about the same. It is just about the same, surprisingly. So zoom in. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you see here. See all these little indentions and stuff. The moon breaking apart. That's the one for Weiss, for Yang. And then on Blake's, it's just about the same. It is literally close to the same thing. So theirs kind of happened around the same time frame. You've got RWBY's that happened. You got RWBY's that happened here. Hers was a full moon. So we know that these characters have seen the full moon. We know that for sure. Because according to the timeline that we have, this was early. And then we have Weiss, which I'm guessing that the moon for her was just starting to break off. It's just starting to break off and go to its crescent phase. It's just started going into the crescent phase here. So it's just starting to get to this phase here. It's just trying to get to this phase. And by the time it's I think it gets a little farther down. Like I said, I think it's like a little farther down. Like probably about like this whole section here gets all chopped off, and it's down a little smaller. If not, it's about like a sliver of the moon is there, and then starts coming back together. Now, one of the theories that I had originally was that Adam Torres, that he broke the moon with this move on this guy here, with the sword swipe on this monster here. That he broke the moon there. But if you watch very closely, you see the moon is already like this. It's already like this. That the moon is already like this when the episode starts. So we know that it's like this when the episode starts. So that actually killed my theory. That's what I came up with the moon changing its phases theory, like the phases of the moon theory. Now, real quick, for any of you guys that know Sonic Adventure 2, you know that in that game, Eggman breaks the moon, literally. He blows it up with Space Colony Arc's laser. Now, he uses that laser to destroy the moon, and one of the things that you'll find out is when Sega is asked about why the moon is no longer broken in any of the games that have happened after that, they keep saying you're on the wrong side of the moon. It's on the opposite side of the moon. I don't really think that's... I don't really know why they say that, but Eggman blew up like half the moon. But back to my theory. This broken moon right here, if any of you guys know Sonic Adventure 2, this is a reference to the game itself. Like I said before, Eggman blows up the moon. He blows up like just about this much of the moon. Yeah, just about this much of the moon is blown up when Eggman does it. When Eggman blows up the moon with Space Colony Arc, this is about how much of the moon is left. So that's my theory. I've really spent a lot of time working on this theory. It's been real fun. But like I said, right here with Weiss, you can see that it's just starting. It's just starting to break off here. And by the time we get down to Blake's, about this much of the moon has just gone. And then Yang, I think, maybe just about this much has be gone with hers. So with Weiss, wrong color. With Weiss, this much of the moon is gone, and then with Blake, about this much of the moon has begun, and then with Yang, I think it's just about a sliver more, just a sliver more is gone. Just like barely a little bit more is gone with Yang. Just a little bit more is gone with Yang. Like Yang's is about like right in here. And then RWBY, she has like it's a full moon. Like it's a literal full moon. Like she's got the whole moon with hers. So we know that the moon does break apart there. We do know that the moon does get broken apart. So like I said, my theory is that it's just going through standard phases. But if any of you guys know Doctor Who with the newer Doctor, I don't remember which episode it was called, but the moon was an egg for some sort of space dinosaur, and it broke apart, and as it was an egg, it broke apart, and it broke apart, and then it came back. But my question is, why is the moon breaking? I mean, there's several references to other shows about the moon breaking. Now, since this started before that Doctor Who episode ever came out, since this was like this before the Doctor Who episode ever came out, my guess is, and a friend of mine that got me into the show, he came up with the same reasoning. It's a reference to Dr. Eggman blowing up part of the moon with Space Colony Arc. He didn't have the power to blow up the entire moon. So he just blew up part of it as a warning. And people really didn't know about it. But like I said here, my guess is that it's just, this is just, all this is, it's just the moon going through its phases. So that's my RWBY theory for now. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, hit the like button down below. If you're new, subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you know that when I upload, because I really don't know when I'm going to be recording. So thank you for watching, and until later, I'll see you next time.